Hello, I'm back. Okay. Wow. I have just been completely obsessed with this game. I can't stop playing it. I don't know why. It's just so fun. Let's do the parlor first. I can get some gems, which is nice. Drawing room or closet. Honestly, a closet would be nice here. And a hallway, definitely. Gem and a dice. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. Let's go outside already, actually. Unless I don't. I don't know. How much of the Excel page am I missing exactly? Not too much. I have like over half of the letters. And some I can just guess. So, you know, I'm getting some good stuff here. And I know what the pages do now, so that's good. Also, shelter. I do kind of want to try that again. You know, the shelter stuff. And I need to figure out what time of day and what day is it now, though? November 7th. And we are on day, what day? Day 23. November 7th is day 1. Day 7 plus 22, right? 29. On 29th of November, I think. Some time clock. 29 November. I think we're November, right? Seems like it. I don't know, I went down there. I wasted 2 steps there. That was stupid of me, but oh well. It's fine. Hold on. Alright, let's continue a little bit. I'm talking to my girlfriend at the same time right now. Hold on. Let me cut this part out. I'm back. Hello, I'm back. Alright, nice. So we'd like to be a bit more on the left side here because we're missing a lot of those letters. A lot of those letters we're missing. Okay, let's see. This is not an empty box. The gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. Black box. Hold on. No, this one is false, I think. This is not an empty box. That could be true. And then this one is also true. These two can be true perpendicular together, right? Meaning that the gems are in here. That one means that this one has to be false. Which is true though. Both empty boxes are not necessarily true, because this one is also empty. If that was, however, if these two are empty, is that both of these are not true. The empty boxes are both true. They have to. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Okay. That has to be the black box, I think. Yep. Hell yeah. Commissary. A guest bedroom. Man, I'm not really getting some good stuff here, huh? A den. Or a corridor. Getting some shitty ass rooms here. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's go to the left here actually. I already wasted one of my dice. Or my die. Pantry or bedroom. Sure, the bedroom. Why not? That one seems pretty good. Yeah. Aha, pantry there is not too bad. Not too shabby. Why not? I'll go through the bedroom though. Apple. An apple. An apple. And a nook or chapel is also a thing. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Is there anything of use here though? Not really. Oh yeah, I don't pay any coins, so it should be fine. Nice. I swear I smell pizza. There's a very specific kind of pizza. Let's do a courtyard actually. We have enough gems, so it should be fine. Also a shovel. And a key already, man. Jesus. Okay. Also, there's never any drawings in these outside areas, right? Man, that's mean. I'm not gonna lie. Something security room maybe, or a nook. No, it has to be a security room. That works well with that one though. Let's try this first. Let's see. What is that? A tie? That's like a holder where you keep the desserts on, right? But I don't know what they're called. A tie? That's a tie, right? A tie? Tee-up or something? No. Huh. A tie, a sty? Atty? I don't know what that could be. What do you call those? There's like tiny dessert holders. I have no clue. Hold on. Let's just do the keycard system real quick. Keycard system. Security level low. Confirm and offline to unlocked. Confirm settings. Yep. Back. Exit. Also, do I have a den? I still don't have a den. I should have checked the time. Is there clocks here? There's a clock right there. Hold on. It's almost 12. Hold on. I'll access it from here. Log into network. That was Swansong. I'll access the thing from here. Try to open it. Remote terminal access. Really? Do I... Wait, what? Why is that the case? What? Hold on. Oh, I'm stupid, aren't I? That's why. Okay, but yeah, a tie. Like, an attie, maybe. An attie. No. What are the fancy dessert holders called? Like a stand, some kind of stand? Yeah, like that. Like a chandelier. It's just called a cake stand. What? Cake stand. Salvers. I don't know. This is cake stand. I think that's what it is. Does seem like it. Cake stand. A stand. Stand tie. I don't know. Hold on. Let's go all the way back here. And then through the bedroom. Let's try to change the time stuff to make it open very soon. It is PM or AM? There is light, so like it can't be PM, right? I don't know. I'm a bit confused about this. It does seem like it is the middle of the day. Let's try 1 AM then, or 1 PM, sorry. Oh, maybe I did do PM by accident. I don't know. Hold on. Let's first log into network, Swansong. Start accepted. Now we have connected it to the network. So it should be online. Sound services, remote terminal access. Yep. Okay. Let's exit this and then change it from here. A time lock save is 29th of November. Yep, at 1 p.m. I think. Yep. I think that's a good time to have it at. I don't know. Also, I'm running low on steps because I've just been walking back and forth a lot. I've not been very efficient. Also, I've completely forgot to look at, oh yeah, the courtyard. I haven't even gone into the courtyard yet. Oh no, I have. It's just that there wasn't anything in it. No paintings or anything. Which is a bit frustrating. But oh well. Oh well, oh well. It's just how it is, I guess. Luckily I keep some of my steps. Courtyard, eh? There's no paintings in the courtyard, it seems. Unless there's back here. Of course they're not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, I don't know what that could be. A stand. A tie. What else? What other names do we have? Tide. I don't know. Something ack. A stack. T. Stand, sand, no. Tie and I. What? Tie synonyms. As a noun. A lace. A place. A string, no. Cord, wire bond. Fastener. A knot, maybe? No. I don't know. I don't know. A stand. A tand. Stan. A stan. I don't know. Stad. Stnd. I have no clue what this could possibly be, man. It's frustrating, man. That is frustrating. A laboratory here would be kind of nice. I'd love to have a, because it's going through the security. Next one, probably, I'd really hope for it to be like a boiler room now. So I can finally do the boiler stuff. Log into network, Swan Song. I just want to see if I can access the basement from here. Oh my god. Should be open for a little bit. Remote terminal access, view active. You can see both of them. Shelter is online, in fact. Connecting to terminal. Yep. Actually, that I'm here, I can activate. No, not pause. I need to experiment setup. Hold on. Whenever you draft the shop room, spare doors on there. A small chested entrance hall. Add 3 aquariums to today's. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Whenever you draft a shop room. Sure. I don't know. Something like that. I have no clue. And now, if I log into the network, Swan Song. Let's see this. Let's check. There's gonna be some radiation, I think, right? That's what they said. If I shelter, connecting to terminal, and if I access the shelter, I can check the radiation monitor. If the reading is 12 or higher, means the program will initiate, and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Does not seem very high, though. Huh. Wait, how? These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. Oh, maybe it wasn't that. Okay, I don't know. Maybe if I actually do some experiments, do the experiments themselves, something might happen, but I don't know. I don't know. What could possibly happen? Of course not. Kitchen, furnace. That is kind of frustrating, though. It doesn't connect further, no. Experiment successful. Oh, yeah, true. Is that going to increase the air to radiation? Because I drafted the shop room. Club sandwich. Add morning room to today's draft bowl. Oh, yeah, I want to try that one. I don't know what the morning room is. Passage, storeroom, a nook, secret passage. I guess that. I do kind of want to try getting a morning room. That was yellow, right? Laundry room or commissary. Man, okay, I guess not. Huh. Experiment successful again. I still have a shovel. Completely forgot about that. That's the only thing I have. I'll gladly want something that goes forwards. Yes, a den. Then I have a shorter route back home. Or back to the entrance, I guess. Is there anything else I can open here? Not really. That's fine. It's completely fine. Also, what time is it right now? I've completely forgotten to do the paintings, actually. Yeah, they are here indeed. The kitchen. What time is it, though? Damn, it's far from being the correct time. I feel like I already fucked up, man. Hold on, let's just see what we got here. Is that kitchen? This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th layer. We don't have that one. So aquarium. What drawings do we have here? None. There's nothing here. Okay. Unless they are underwater. But I doubt that. Oh, there they are. A key and a tree. Oh no, what is that? A pin? A pine and a pin? What is that? The fuck is that? A pen. A pen? Wait, what? I can't tell what that is. That a spoon? A spoon? What? I genuinely cannot tell what that is. Is there a way to, like, game settings? Accessibility? No. Graphics? Man, what is that? I have no clue what that is. I can't see what the fuck could that possibly be. Huh. I have no clue. No clue at all. And it's locked, of course it is. Oh, well, then I might just be cooked here, right? What is that? What the fuck? Is that just a teaspoon, but there's something in the way? Something is like a smudge on it, right? That is not just a teaspoon. Maybe it is a teaspoon. A spoon. A spoon. A spot. A spawn. A poon. Soon. Spoo. I don't know what that could be. A pine. A spine. I have no clue. I can't tell. Oh yeah, this one again. Man, I don't know. Why are these so hard, man? So there's I don't know. That's a bed? Maybe that's a bed. I don't know. Let's say that's a bed. What could that then be? Bed. I don't know. I'm not getting anything out of this, am I? Why is this so difficult, though? Jesus. Login Swen Song. Can't figure this out for the life of me. Oh, what? You're active. Yep. Radiation monitor. Holy shit. It is very high. 8.4. Okay, so I need to draft at least one more shop room then, right? The aquarium also kind of counted. Yeah. Okay, but hold on. What is the time, though? What's the time? Also, I didn't need to go all the way to the laboratory to do that. I realize now. It's 1 o'clock very soon now. Think that could be useful. Very useful. I'm going through the bedroom. Oh, the den still has a possible room. Okay. Well, don't have keys. A key would be nice, but we don't have access to that just yet. A boat and a coat. No. An oat? No. Boat, coat. That's not a removal of a letter, though. That wouldn't work. And it's also not a boat. So I don't know why that would... Oh, there it opened. 1 gem. What is that? 7? Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for the past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my conviction in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I've reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. A conversation that has shed more light at this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I've reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Aha. Also, what is that? Was that one of the rubies? Oh. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. And that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open in that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney? I don't know. Okay. Someone got kidnapped So it was a heist, and someone got kidnapped during that heist. And a red crown with 8 red jewels on it. 8 safes. There's this thing about 8. There's 8 safes, 8 red jewels. Whenever I get something that gives me like extra drafts, it's also usually 8. Morning room. Tomorrow you will start with 2. Oh, or plus 2 diamonds. Hell yeah. That's not a bad room to have right now. Also, what is that? Let's read about this. The best thing to go with breakfast is a morning newspaper and a coffee. Yep. I agree. Also, a newspaper. Wait, have we been here? Yeah, we know this one. That's, yeah. Oh, that's not too bad. Hold on. I'll upgrade. Because I am a little bit farther away, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, patio, storeroom, guest bedroom, honestly. I'll get some extra steps. Although there's no key here, unfortunately. Key would be nice, but I don't have a key. So there's that. I don't think I'm going to be able to go further than that. Also, in the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73. After a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days, esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least though his popular column, Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculations for his niece and a presumptive heir. The much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marion Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accomplished by an undisclosed contractual condition given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit. It's clear that the young heir from Reddington distinguished in his own right as last year's county science fair runner-up faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. Yeah, that was very hard to read, Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, I remember in the archives, the archive rooms, there's a newspaper about the woman being kidnapped as well, right? At least I think so. This one is still locked. Can't really do anything about that, eh? I don't have any keys. There's no keys anywhere. Let's just upgrade first. Press enter. Let's hope for a room we get often. A bunk room. Why, man? If you have exactly 2 hallways, you double your keys. What? If you have exactly 2 green rooms, if you have exactly 2 shops. What the fuck? What is this supposed to be, man? What? I can double my coins though. I'd like to double my keys instead. I don't know, man. What the hell? What is this supposed to be, man? What? This is such a random... This is such a random upgrade. What the fuck? Also, I want to check if there's any keys. 2 trunks on 1 lucky rabbit's foot. Can't open the trunks without a sledgehammer or a key. So I'm cooked. I've been cuckolded. Yep. There's no way for me to continue. Let's just call it a day then, I guess. Okay, but we finally did that thing. I'd love to try the... Okay, hold on. Garden Cottage. So continue. Let's continue a little bit. Man, I've been playing this for way too much today. It's... I love it though. I love Blueprints. Such a good game. It's so addicting, man. It's so addicting. I basically skipped school just to play this. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh my god, what is wrong with me though? Yeah. What is wrong with me? Then, not too bad. Not a bad start, I'd say. Also, we start with 4 gems now, which is nice. And a coat check. What did we have there last time? Retrieve item. Oh. Fuck, I forgot about that. Shit. Gonna waste a couple steps as well, man. A hallway or closet or anything like that? No? Huh. Let's try a hallway. Also, let's just go back and get the outside room first. Maybe I can get something, eh? Get something good. Yeah. If I started with a shovel, that would be nice. Ah. Root cellar, trading post a tomb. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 in a tomb. That is interesting. I haven't gotten a tomb yet, so I just Sinclair family crypt is as gloomy as it is immense. The true Sinclair legacy lies here, rising underneath the stones for Paris. Okay. I'm not gonna go inside there yet. I'm just gonna have it. And when I get back, I'm gonna see how much money I can get out of it. 'Cause I can probably get quite a lot of money out of it. Okay, let's see. Some gems. A gem. Yeah. An observatory. That's always nice. How many? 12, huh? That's quite a lot. What is this? A Daxus the Dead? Dead-end rooms are more common today. Oh. You know what? Oh, yeah. It's like a skeleton skull, I guess. That makes sense. A wine cellar. Not too bad. It also gives me 5 coins, basically. Also, is there anything else here? Tea. Wait, a mine, or a cart and a cart. Yeah, it's definitely tea. 100%. 8. Okay, so no, it's not. I do always have the option of getting a correct. Hold on, an attic. Oh my god, 8 items, or a mailroom. Yeah, no, definitely an attic. I haven't gotten that one yet. Hold on, that was the wrong one. High above the mansion, in its lofty perch, Mount Holly's attic provides a curious. Mount Holly's attic provides a curious Mount Holly's attic provides curious explorers with a cache of dusty keepsakes, trinkets, and clues from a long forgotten past. True that. There's gonna be lots of items here. Hold on. So there's a battery. And the gem. So I got one of the gems already back. Another gem back. Alright. Broken lever. And, oh, a deposit box. Deposit key, I mean. Metal detector, of course. Also, which room are we now? H. Oh yeah, that's the bats. A bath and bat, right? Coupon and a key. Hell yeah. Also a dead end, by the way. Also, is that all of the items? I feel like there was more. Hold on. Affid something. Change the ending to political. Dear Mrs. Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you, otherwise it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, editor. Ruffington Book Department. Change the ending to political. Is the ending of the Red Prince book too political? Really? Is that why they changed it to like blueprints or something? Because as they stated, blue is a less political color for blueprints, so... They're at that place. That's true. Nice. I think that was all the items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 gems. Wait, I feel like I'm missing one. One thing. Aren't I? I'm not missing an item. Like one item. Just one. Could be anything. I feel like I'm missing an item. Also, that is the thing from the thing. Yeah. I feel like I'm missing an item though. Huh. I might be wrong. Also, that's a cool looking shot. Let's just double check. I really want to be sure I've got everything I need. Alright, it looks like it. I think I got all the items. I'm just stupid. Let's go to the hallway. I already have 2 dead ends. Freezer accounts. That's not the best though. Damn. Walk-in closet, huh? I have exactly 2 hallways when drafting. I don't have exactly 2 hallways, so nope. Sleeping mask, nice. 2 gems and a key. Also, I've already gotten this one. Yes, I have. It's an A. A rod in a road, right? I think so. I think that's what it was. Rod and road. Hoping for... Oh man, I'm getting quite unlucky here, man. Of course, it's because of that fucked up fucking fuck. What was it? Yeah, I got deaf. I shouldn't have done that. That's my fault. Also, yes, the fucking cake stand and a tie. I don't get it. What? This is with a letter and this is without. So a tie, a tie, a sty maybe? What is that? A sty? Could that be something? No. Sty, type. A typey and type. Not a type. Nope. Tight. Maybe. Nope, it's not tight. Tyke. Tile. A tile. Not a tile, of course not. Tires, not a tire. Tue. Tire. Teep. Tile. Tyke. Time. Tine. A tine, maybe? No, that's the milk stuff in Norway. Tybe. Tice. I have no clue what this could be. Tile. Tige. A tige. Man, I don't know. I have no clue. I don't have a slightest clue, man. Chapel is the only one I can do here. Otherwise, I'm stuck. Also, yeah, let's use up one of my gems, maybe? Key. Or my coins, I mean. Also, I had a coupon, so... Yep. 2 gems, that's nice. Didn't have to waste anything right there, so that's nice. But, okay, hold on. I can get a dead end here, though. That should be fine. Freezer account. Money and gems will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. It's a really good... I don't know. See if I can get something good here, maybe. I don't have a shovel right now, so... Oh, I have a sledgehammer, though. Ooh. Sledgehammers are always nice. Hell yeah. And a vault. Of course. Now it's November 30th. We know. Lots of money. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. To the yeah. That's 149. 149. This one. What is that? Allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Oh, what? Does that mean I start with 2 every day? Or I don't know. International passport. Wait, this is the passport again. This time there's an X. What? Wait, this is confusing now. Well, I have access to both of them. What's the difference here? J ribbon? Samantha Hay. Why is it the same picture? What the fuck? Wait, this is confusing. Also, I already know this one. This is S. Dessert and desert. Huh. Okay. Surname Ribbon, given name Jean. Jean Ribbon, apparently. Sex female. They also apparently went by the name Hey Samantha. There's something is wrong here. Although it was X'd out, so it's something, I don't know. Interesting. That is very interesting, yeah? That is very interesting indeed. I have lots of coins though. Insane. An insane amount of coins. Yeah, security is good here because I have access to multiple doors. So that's probably the ideal one here, actually. I'm also gonna keycard system. Gonna set the security level to low. Yep. And offline mode to unlocked. Yep. Nice. Do we have that one? Don't have the one at the chapel, actually. Hold on. Do you want to just check if there's... No, okay, no pictures. I'm stupid. Oh well. This one, though, we don't have this one either. Card in a car. So that's a D. Obviously. D. Mm-hmm. Nice. Laundry room. Or a passageway is always nice. Yeah, I'll do a passageway, actually. Just to make sure I have enough roads to connect. If I had a boiler room now, or study, drawing room, a locksmith. So I think the locksmith might just be better. Special key. Why not? A secret of the garden. I don't know. And then, sure, something like that. Oh, hold on. Do we already have that one? Oh, we do. It was T or something. Also, the passageway, again, does not have any paintings. Frustratingly. And a music room again, huh? Though I can use this utility closet to turn off security, so I don't need a key card. There's a one coin. One singular coin. So garage is on, gymnasium was off, and this one's also off. Yep. Also, maybe... Do I need to turn stuff purple first? How do I make stuff blue again? I have no clue how I make stuff blue. Wait, how do I make stuff blue? Holy, I completely forgot. Wait, how do I make stuff blue? Oh. I just made something blue. Something like that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really need to do anything with that, I think. So it should be fine. Key cards are safe, I guess. I'd love to have anything that gives me... Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Fuck you. Of course, dude. Jesus. Why would I do that to me, man? That's so mean. 3 keys as well. Wow. Insane. genuinely insane. It says same day delivery. Shouldn't it? 1 coin. Shouldn't it be here by now? What? Same day delivery, man. What the fuck? Unless I have to, like, I don't know. What? Man, what a scam. What a motherfucking scam, huh? Okay, I don't know what else to do. No. Can go back. I guess I'll go back and give one of my items to the coach check at least. I can't have a freezer, unfortunately. I'll love to check out the tomb though. To the left here. That's unfortunate. Let's give it to the coat checker or whatever. Something at least to the coat checker. Ha 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 ha. Let's see, what do we want to give him? Check item. Aha, secret garden key. What would we possibly use a secret garden key for? Lockpit kit. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I should have checked the utility. I keep forgetting to check the paintings. I don't know why. I'm this stupid. Let's go to the tomb. To the tomb. Oh my god. Man, walking down is so trippy though. It turns for me. Man, this tomb is huge. What the hell? Where's... That seems like a door, right? Why is this so big anyway? Or does it... Oh, there's like weeping angels. That's kind of scary. Wait, how big is this place? What? Open only in the event of my death. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I choose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest, and that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. You say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition, 3 as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? It's so hard to read this handwritten stuff. Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the Wandrose woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds the trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope. If these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, and I would cherish this tomb more than oak, and sycamore and spruce more than the woodrose. Woods and worldly mountains, this cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this specular as a hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be effective as they are theatric. Oh, there's so much reading, dude. Jesus Christ. And to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom that was granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. Man. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. But what is there to do here? That's what I'm wondering now. Oh, wait a minute. What? That seems like a puzzle of some kind, doesn't it? Does it not? Oh, wait a minute. This is from the church. The church. Right. I should have taken some pictures of the church, man. Okay, hold on. Also, I can light these, can't I? Oh, man, there's some big stuff in this tomb. I don't remember... What? Oh, what the hell? Lots of stuff here, man. I don't remember what the stuff was, but yeah, no, there should... Lots of coins, though, at least. Are these what are these? What? What does that mean? Did that change anything? No, of course it didn't. Interesting. Yes, I'll have to figure out the correct... each of your journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is definitive dead end, or is it? I don't think it is a definitive dead end, actually. I think there is more to it. Also, here's another one. Wait, why is that one tipped over? What does that mean? There's so much here that confuses me. Like, what are these, right? Why are these not turned on? Why are they? And why is there just no wax in the others? Wait a minute. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm doing. But there are these like chandeliers here, right? I don't know, man. I have no clue what I'm talking about. It feels like there's another grander... Oh, there's also a thing here as well. Damn. I would love to have some stuff here. Okay, but I know there's a lot of stuff in the tomb now, huh? Also, look at my coins. Isn't that funny? But yeah, no, lots of stuff in the tomb. That's good to know for the future endeavors. Man, I should probably stop playing for today, but I don't really feel like it. I'm loving this game. This is so much fun. Man, I love this. I love this. Fucking love this, man. Fucking love this. Let's do another one. Fuck it. Fuck it, man.